when we were researching, obviously our main focus was our target audience, because the point of a music video is to promote an artist.
Cater to them.
By catering to a target audience. So we were researching through it all, and we found our age range, gender, and we felt that it was important to create a media product for these people, because they're going to be the ones buying it, watching it, and viewing it all, isn't it?
So we sort of said 16 to 24, girls mainly, sort of like girls like us really, just like students.
And to find out what they wanted, we asked them questions as to what they would look for in a video of our genre, and a lot of them did say props as instruments, as props, and
cute furniture,
they wanted vintage, they wanted stuff that was going to suit a song, especially a song that's quite cute and
I mean, we got a lot of inspiration from Gabrielle Aplin, didn't we, in her videos, because she's kind of like the one that we... Also, obviously, Birdie.
Yeah.
But Gabrielle Aplin uses, the guitar in her videos.
She's far more acoustic, I think, than what Birdie normally is. Where, this song that we've chosen by Birdie is very acoustic, but compared to her normal stuff, it's not as much. When we first started drafting, doing storyboards, making initial ideas and things, we pitched to our class what we wanted to do.
Ideas.
Yeah. We showed them the song, the original video for the song, and then our ideas that we wanted to build upon with that, didn't we?
Our interpretation of what the song
was. One of the comments we had, they said that it would be too boring, didn't they? Because the original video is this girl in her bedroom playing guitar.
It's quite similar.
It's quite similar, but it didn't have the established narrative throughout it. The actual song was a soundtrack for a movie, wasn't it? And throughout, instead of having a narrative, they had clips from the movie, which would mean it was to promote the movie rather than the artist as such.
We're going to use lots of different camera shots, different angles, etc. Strong editing would make ensure that it wouldn't be boring, and it wouldn't be, because obviously the genre is indie, so it's not going to be massive
dancing.
Yeah, it's going to be simple.
Another worry was it would be too short, wasn't it? That's why we added in.
Yeah, the actual track's only 2 minutes. 30 something. So we felt we needed something else to make it a little bit longer.
And the voicemail's effective because it helped with the narrative as well.
It was the perfect opportunity to enhance the narrative even more, because that is our main focus.
And it's the message.
In terms of draft feedback, we had lots from the class and Miss. We had a lesson where we all showed our music videos and we all commented on them. We also had eStream comments where Miss showed her tutor and they had a look at our videos and commented and said what they liked and what they didn't like. And what sort of things did they say, Lily?
Well, one of the problems was with the guitar. It didn't really look like Jess was playing it very well, no offence, so you can't play the guitar. But we found that a bit of a problem, because it didn't look right.
It just didn't sync, did it?
No, not at all. And also the lip syncs were slightly out.
So to fix the lip sync, we obviously went back onto Premiere and edited it more tightly, cropped down what we had to. To fix the guitar shot, I went home and filmed myself playing some chords and stuff like that, because I play, Jess didn't. Because that saved us from having to refilm the entire thing.
We were also unsure about filters and which ones to use, because we wanted different ones to create different moods.
We asked the group, didn't we, and tried to get their feedback on how we should change the ones in the bedroom shots and stuff, or reflection of her mood.
Initially our class said to use a warm filter over it, but on reflection, having spoke to our teacher, we decided to go for a cold blue one, and it suited the emotion and the tone that we wanted to create through it.
The feedback we got from that was generally being very good, so
yeah,
I think that's
those are the only issue. When we presented our draft to the group and on eStream, people said that they like the narrative and they like the flashbacks intertwined with our narrative.
They like the relation between the visuals and the lyrics, the fact that with the t-shirt we showed the t-shirt, with the voicemail we showed the phone, so they could easily follow it and feel like they're part of the story, not just an outsider.
That's another thing, we added on the voicemail, didn't we?
Anyway, I'll see you later. Love you. Bye.
Since we showed our draft, we've obviously changed the filter on the bedroom shots to a blue. rather than it just being what it was before, to create the emotion and tone that we wanted through it. We added like a vintage grain effect on the flashbacks to enhance them more and show like more of a contrast between them and our present day.
And the fact it's a flashback,
Yeah, our
it's
present
sort
day
of a
shot.
happier time.
The filters over the flashbacks as well were like warmer than the present day ones, weren't they? So like again, matched the contrast that we wanted to make.
We had relatively good feedback from our final edit.
It was nearly all positive. There was one main thing that people said we'd change was right at the end, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Where there was the line.
We've got like a line dead
It's-
tone.
And people were kind of jolted and quite...
Taken back.
Yeah.
Obviously that's something that's like easy to change. It wasn't anything major, so we can go back through if we had to. If we were doing it again, we go back through and we change that to make it slightly quieter.
People liked it. They said how easy it was to understand.
Yeah. Again, people commented on the narrative, didn't they, and said it was easy to understand, and they liked that. They felt part of the story.
They understood the genre because of like the mise en scène that we put into place and the conventions with the guitar, the cutesy sort of like in the bedroom, and from that they really got the genre and felt that it was well evidenced.
Yeah.
Another thing people mentioned when they watched our final edit was that they liked the establishing shots, because obviously it established the piece and like it
very
set the
conventional.
tone, isn't it? It was conventional, it was outdoors, it was sun flares, and that's something that when we were researching we found was very like apparent and like in so many videos that we looked at, wasn't it? So,
And everyone just said how cute it was, and that's the
Yeah.
kind of look and like feel that we wanted.
they all just looked at us and like smiled, oh it was so cute.
We were happy with it.
Yeah. Something that people picked up on was the mise en scène, as we said. They liked how vintage it was, like especially in the bedroom shots. That was like our main location. That was where the present day shots were like located. People liked the soft furnishings. It was all like cutesy and floral.
Fairy lights.
Fairy lights.
Her like writing in the songbook.
Yeah.
Like that as well. That
It was all
matched.
really conventional. They also said that like the personal touch to it, like her writing in her book, her writing this song about this boy. They said that they enjoyed how personal it was, and like the fact that it was in her bedroom again just added to
Yeah.
like that.
And they picked up very much on the start image and how well she was emphasised with the close-ups, her being the one telling the story, her having the flashbacks, etc. So we're happy with that as well, because we obviously want that to come across as that's the main part of a music video. You have your main star, you have your artist.
And with the style, they also commented on like her outfit. They said
Yeah,
that fitted
costume.
really well. Like everything she wore.
Cutesy jumper
was
and
kind of
shirt
more
and
vintage.
stuff. So.
Yeah.
One thing that like we found when we were researching, like due to the genre, artists weren't overly sexualised, were
No.
they were obviously made to be like a main artist. They were like, there was a lot of star image involved, like with close-ups and things like that.
It was cute, it was never
yeah.
sexy or anything.
Like the main focus was always on the lyrics or the emotion, and we think we portrayed that quite well. Like again, like it wasn't focused on her being attractive, was
No,
it?
it's more about the music because with her guitar and
Yeah.
everything.
Her
showing-
talent,
showing
like
her
she was
talent.
writing
Yeah,
songs,
exactly.
etc.
Although she was attractive. But the main focus wasn't on the way she looked, it was what she was doing, and we found that was quite conventional to the genre all the way through.
People really enjoyed the filter change, which we did from where there was a flashback where she was happy with him and it was like a sepia tone, to where the filter changes into like black and white to evidence like present day where she's
It was
on
like
her
gradual,
own.
it wasn't a jolt, was it?
Yeah, it was like
smooth.
dissolve. Was it
Yeah,
dissolve?
I cross-dissolved it through.
Yeah, and it's really effective because it just shows how the change from like flashback to present day, and it just helps with the narrative to flow better and like people understand it,
Yeah.
etc.
Yeah, and the other thing that was commented on was where the picture went into the actual location.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Polaroid
Yeah.
of a picture where somewhere they'd been in the narrative. Then when it actually went into it. Is there anything we do different next time, guys?
Other than that, lying
Teach Jess
dead.
to play the guitar.
Yeah, we will teach Jess how to play guitar.
Maybe we should learn.
Or just not even try and go straight away with what we did to solve the issue.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
Like not,
we should have thought about it before.
Yeah,
really,
definitely.
But, we were too ambitious.
yeah.
But apart from
we
that,
were.
everything we did, like we really, like I feel like we really evidenced everything.
Yeah.
The genre and the conventions, and I feel like we've had such good feedback with it that we did a good job, guys.
When we were doing our video, we obviously had to draw correlations between that and our print products. We were asked to make a magazine advert and a digipack, a special edition album for the artist and the song that we've done. And obviously to create like a brand image, we had to make it quite similar. For all of ours, we've got shots that we took on location in the same sort of outfits as our video, because that like ties it all together. And then we all took different aspects that we found
in the video, like things we used in the
video, and things that were quite like
to that kind of convention.
Yeah, quite like conventional.
Also because of the naturalistic.
Yeah, like we use leaves and I use leaves and flowers. Like talking about specific shots, we've got like a shot of flowers, and it's all outdoors and stuff like that. So we wanted something quite naturalistic.
Well, I use fairy lights because that's something we used in the video as well, which is obviously quite cutesy and matches the video.
I had the sepia tones and a kind of guitar and a kind of cute vintage.
And the kind of-
So that's all of our feedback and how we feel about our video.
That's our comments on our comments of our video, of our feedback video,
I think overall we're
which is
really pleased.
situated in our audience section of our vlogs.